Hello Year 2, I'm going to talk you through this week's home learning. So there are more videos than normal this week. Normally there's just this one in the reading videos, but this week there are 3 separate other videos to talk you through the English lessons as well. So there's 3 English lessons, and for each of those lessons there's a separate video because it's a story and we need to show you a bit of the story in each of those sessions. So 3 English videos, your 2 reading videos, and this one as well. So English is all talked about in the English videos. Maths, as always, you've got your maths home learning videos from the White Rose, which you can look at, and all of the resources you need are on the Year 2 drive. But the maths lessons this week are all to do with measure. You've got comparing mass, so that's comparing the weight of things. You've also got measuring mass in grams. Plus, the next session, measuring mass in kilograms. You need to remember, everyone, that there are 1,000 grams in a kilogram. You then got a lesson on comparing volume. Now, you might remember that the volume is how much liquid is in something. How much liquid is in something at that particular time. And the final session is measuring using millilitres. And hopefully some of you might remember that there are 1,000 millilitres in a litre. As always, there are some other extra challenges in the maths folder for you too. So your spelling this week, in the spelling folder are all of the usual bits and pieces, your high frequency words, your common exception words, your suffix words, and so on. There's also another spelling punctuator and grammar activity for you to have a go at. In terms of your reading for this week, there are 2 of the normal reading comprehensions. We have got a story, which is The Bear Who Came to Babysit, and there is also a non-fiction one about animals because that links in to a lot of our Year 2 learning at the moment. Now, the 2 reading videos that I've done and you've got questions for on the drive are Billy's Birthday Present, which is a really nice story that I think you'll like, and also a story from China, The Dragon and the Phoenix. So as always, there's copies of the text and the answer sheets for you to write on in the drive. So your science learning. Last week we looked at animals. This week we would like you to look at humans instead. Now, you all know, don't you, that humans start off as babies and then grow into adults. But we need to think about this week what happens along the way. So, there are 3 different activities in the folder for you this week. The first one could be printed off, or you could draw the pictures yourselves instead. It shows you pictures of humans at 6 different stages of their life. So we've got humans as babies, old people, adults, children, teenagers and toddlers. Start by ordering them and see if you can work out which order those pictures should go in. Like I said, you could cut them out and stick them down or draw them. So that is task number 1. That will really help you though with the rest of the activities, because task 2 for science this week is to think about what humans need for each of those 6 stages in their life. So as a baby, some of the things that a baby needs are milk, a cot to sleep in, and a grown-up to look after them. But as these babies grow up and become children and then young adults, these needs change. So can you come up with 3 or 4 different things that humans need at different stages in their life? Because of course, once those children are no longer babies anymore and they're older, they probably won't need a dummy. And they won't need a cot, they'll need something else. Task 3, I think you will really like, because you get to create your own personal timelines. Now, you may want to use a photo of yourself as a baby for this. However, make sure you check with a grown-up first. Don't go cutting up and sticking photos without getting your grown-up at home's permission. So find a picture of yourself as a baby. Can you describe what you were like as a baby? So again, wore a dummy, needed a nappy, needed a dummy to sleep, and only had milk from your bottle as food. Then get a picture of yourself as a toddler and do the same again. What things did you need when you were a toddler? And then you could possibly add in 2 more steps. Maybe what you were like when you started school. And the last one could be what you're like the age you are now. So what's the things you need at those different ages? If you haven't got photos, you could draw yourself at different stages in your life instead. If you wanted to make it really interesting, what you could do is think about what you might be as a teenager and what you might be like as a grown-up and what might be like as an older person, and add those in to your human timeline too. So remember, this one is different because it's about you as an individual. So what were you like as a baby? What were you like when you started school? And what do you think you will be like in the future? If you'd rather do it for someone who you've got photos of, and lots of photos of all the way through their life, then you could do it for a member of your family instead. So I think this will be really, really fun science learning for you this week. I hope you enjoy it, everyone. Thank you. Don't forget to send us in your work to the Year 2 email address. Thank you. Bye for now.